What's up, dudes? So I just wanted to talk about volcanoes. Volcanoes are a hoax. This is CGI. All the images are. Now, I'm not saying volcanoes aren't real. They're real. They exist. But what they are is not what we're told. Let's look at some lava. Lava is man-made and used to hoax us into thinking that land is made from lava, when in fact it is actually made from past civilizations and giants. This is CGI. Yeah, lava's just man-made, and look at that. CGI, buds. So what volcanoes actually were giant trees. And they were cut down. You know, I mean, volcanoes hoax us on a lot of different levels, because it also lies about us having a core. You know, Earth having a core. And Earth doesn't have a core. It's never been proven. The furthest down we've ever gotten down into Earth is, was it 7 miles? And it took like 20 years. They couldn't get any further. So there's no proof of a molten core. This is all misdirection. They don't know. They haven't gotten past 7 miles. They don't know. So they're just making it up. And all of these volcanoes were giant trees at one point. And so our true history is that there were giants, there were giant trees, and that whole civilization has been wiped out. You know, it proves stuff, you know, in all kinds of ancient writings. You know, they tell us myths. They put myths in movies. It's to make us look at truth as if it's a myth. So yeah, these volcanoes, you know, I mean, they're hoaxing us with it. Yeah, I mean, they're spewing out lava. They are. But it's just to hoax us on how land, what we actually live on. You know, these giants existed. All these rock formations that look like giants, dudes. Because they were. And I mean, I even have my own photo. I have a lot actually, but I'll just show you that one. Yeah. Sorry about that. I will go back to. Yeah. There we go. Sorry. There we go. Yeah. So these are some I've taken. Alright, that's not working. Alright, so back to that. I mean, you know, so yeah, they're hoaxing us with these volcanoes, dudes. CGI. They get us on these icebergs too. That's another story. Right, you know, yeah. Volcanoes are a hoax.
Hey, I'm FTFE and welcome back to the channel that gives stupidity an enema with lava. Talking about lava, did you guys know that volcanoes are a hoax? I mean, it's so obvious, right? Right? No, I didn't think so either. But some members of our species that were fed chips of lead paint instead of baby formula do think so. So I'm going to tell you why these people are fucking morons. I have asked for a little assistance from fellow NASA shield. I've asked for assistance from a fellow YouTuber who definitely doesn't work for NASA called the Creaky Blinder. He also happens to be my channel artist. A special thanks to my patrons who chose what this episode of Stupid Humans is about, as they will do with every episode. And voting for the next episode is open now. If you'd like to join them and help support this channel, then head to patreon.com/FTFE. This is episode 2 of Stupid Humans, and oh boy, you may need to upgrade your facepalm protection.
We're living on a disk, floating through space, with a tiny sun.
Thank you for joining me once again as we laugh and point at the stupid. Last episode we looked at young Earth creationists. I'm sure we can't get any stupider than that, right?
What's up, dudes? So I just wanted to talk about volcanoes.
What's up, dude, to you as well. I love talking about volcanoes. What about them?
Are a hoax.
Sorry, I may have misheard you there, but did you just say that volcanoes are a hoax? Yeah, that thing I said just now about not getting any stupider than young Earth creationists. I was wrong. So very, very wrong.
This is CGI. All the images are. Now, I'm not saying volcanoes aren't real. They're real.
Yeah, we know they're real. You're looking at a whole bunch of them right now. Truly magnificent and terrifying parts of nature.
They exist. But what they are is not what we're told.
Ah, so it's the we are being lied to for nefarious reasons argument. It amazes me that people like this actually exist. And it's very similar to flat earthers. They just don't understand something, therefore it's fake.
Let's look at some lava. Lava is man-made and used to hoax us into thinking that land is made from lava.
Lava is man-made and is used to fool us into believing land is made from lava. That might be the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Lava is molten rock generated by geothermal energy and expelled through fractures in planetary crusts or in an eruption, usually at temperatures between 700 and 1200 degrees centigrade. Let's have a look at some real lava. I found the following clip. Does this look fake or man-made to you? Look at all that flowing lava. So hot that the guy has to wear a heat suit just to get near it. Is it coming from a lava factory up the hill? Oh no, it's an active volcano in Russia. And more importantly, you can see the lava has cooled around the flow, creating land. You fucking idiot.
When in fact it is actually made from past civilizations and giants.
Did you just say giants? Giants created the land? Like they physically made the land, or the land is made of giants? Because both are really fucking stupid things to say. You've been speaking to Flat Earth Jesus, haven't you?
That it's made out of, say, something that came from Earth, which I suggest the giants mined from what we now call the Grand Canyon. That's where they got the raw minerals to do it. And when you melt stuff into making glass and glass baubles, as it cools, you get bubbles coming across.
This is CGI. Yeah, lava's just man-made and look at that. CGI, buds.
I don't think that you actually know what CGI is, because there's a very big difference between CGI and composite images, of which what you're showing is neither. CGI is things like Toy Story, where the entire scenes are generated by computer. Compositing is adding in effects post-production, which I think is what you mean, and that would be things like a floating hologram coming from someone's hand, except this one, of course. This is absolutely real. NASA came into my house whilst I was asleep and forced this on me. You should see what happens when it randomly activates at night. It scared the crap out of my wife. Now I have to sleep on the couch. Cheers, NASA.
So what volcanoes actually were giant trees.
Giant trees. Have you been speaking to why you are an idiot?
Basically, when Yggdrasil's gone, we're talking about it reached onto the dome. It reached onto the dome. Once it got cut down, how much of, because supposedly, there's a connection between the air and trees and all this. So if you cut a tree that big down, how much are you going to lose? And you can look at the animals. If you look at the animals of the past and you look at the animals of today,
I'm gonna have to.
They're twice as big. They're twice as big in the past. They are twice the size in the past. That requires way more air pressure. And since Yggdrasil is so high, there should be no pressure gradient. You remove it, there is a pressure gradient.
So giants made the land and volcanoes are giant trees. Does this look like a giant tree to you? Or this? Or this? And why in the living fuck do giant trees have lava in them?
Volcanoes hoax us on a lot of different levels, because it also lies about us having a core, Earth having a core.
Earth does have a core. This has been confirmed by the entire science of seismology. We can accurately map the interior of our planet and even track the source of earthquakes using reflected waves that only make sense on a sphere.
And Earth doesn't have a core. It's never been proven. The furthest down we've ever gotten down into Earth is, was it 7 miles? And it took like 20 years.
Wow. This is a lot of stupid you're putting out, dude. Giants, no Earth core, giant trees, lava is man-made, and CGI even though you don't know what CGI actually is?
They couldn't get any further, so there's no proof of a molten core.
Apart from the evidence I've already shown, and the science that has confirmed this to be the case, I honestly have to wonder how people like you have reached adulthood, and how you have the ability to actually use the internet and upload videos to YouTube. Speaking of which, does your carer know that you're online?
This is all misdirection. They don't know. They haven't gotten past 7 miles. They don't know. So they're just making it up. And all of these volcanoes were giant trees at one point. And so our true history is that there were giants, there were giant trees, and that whole civilization has been wiped out.
Wiped out? By who? Us? I'm not sure about you, but I don't remember the giant wars. And also, how would we have wiped out the giants? They were giants, right? They would have kicked our tiny squishy butts.
You know, it proves stuff, you know, in all kinds of ancient writings. You know, they tell us myths. They put myths in movies. It's to make us look at truth as if it's a myth.
Dude, Attack on Titan is an awesome story, but it's not real. It's a story. Like all stories of giants. Movies are just movies, not propaganda to hide the truth about ancient civilizations. We aren't in a matrix. Giants weren't real, and the earth isn't flat. No matter how many movies you see, no one is hiding some massive truth from you. You are a fucking idiot.
So yeah, these volcanoes, you know, I mean, they're hoaxing us with it. Yeah, I mean, they're spewing out lava. They are. But it's just to hoax us on how land, what we actually live on.
Wait, so volcanoes are producing lava, but to hoax us on what land is. So are volcanoes ancient giant trees, or are they man-made lava factories? I'm confused. This guy is hurting my brain. Time to get some help.
What's up, dudes? So I wanted to talk a little bit about mud fossils. I have a lot of pictures that I've taken of them. Here's a cool comparison between a fossil that was found in a desert, and you have the never-ending story, so you have that connection. And then all these rock formations across Earth that have been photographed and put on Google. That all look like giant creatures. It's because they were. You know, giant elephant. Then you have the Nephilim. Get into that stuff. Shore images. So I'm jamming out to this song too. It's a cool tune. Here you go. Look at that. It's a dragon. So, yeah, all these images are out there. They're on Google. And giant creatures existed And I've taken my own photographs of them. Let me find them here. Let me go back here. So, I'm going to scroll back up to the top. Take a second. So, they show us in here that they take these giant creatures and flaunt us. There we go. So that's a mud fossil that I've found right near me, and that is clearly a monkey, an ape. But yeah, so just to kind of show you guys that all of these, mud fossils that you can find on Google and all that, they're also right around here. It's cool. You can see the nose here. Mouth, lips, and I have hundreds of pictures of these. Oh, I love this one. Yeah, see the nose here and the eyes, mouth. So these giant creatures were fossilized at some point, some sort of event, and it's not just giants, it's creatures like this. It's like a serpent, a snake. But then they like to flaunt their knowledge in front of us by naming all of our movies after it. And so I'm just talking, just showing you guys these images that I've taken off of Google. And, giants existed, and they put it right in front of our face. Look, giant eagle. They named sports teams after them. It's just what they do. And they're all over Google. Another thing they do pull up these icebergs. So all of these icebergs also, click on that one. That looks like a praying mantis, so what's up with these icebergs? They just don't look right, They just all look CGI to me. And then, hang on a second. Yeah, let's bring up a few more. Let's go ahead and bring up a few more. Yeah. So I just like looking at these and pulling them up on Google and thinking about it, and I don't know, it might be real. I mean, look at this. That's an iceberg. That is just questionable. So, yeah, I like thinking about icebergs, and then also volcanoes. Those look pretty fake too. Those images, I mean, that looks CGI to me. So, I don't know, icebergs, volcanoes. They look like hoaxes to me. But then you got all these rock formations. And they're there. I've found plenty of them myself. All these. Scroll down a little bit more. I'll scroll through these slowly. These are photos I've taken of rock formations that are remains of fossils of giants and the civilization that was here before. Now, look at this one. So cool. It's like a kind of like salamander. Look at that. Giant alligator. So yeah, I mean, I have like hundreds of my own photos of these giants, and then, you know, they put monuments up like this, you know, to symbolize it. This was the first picture I took, and I didn't even know I was taking a picture of a mod fossil at that point. It was before I was aware of it. King Kong. So yeah, I mean, I got all these pictures into this format so I could share this with you guys. And then here's more examples of how they put monuments up all over Earth. Look at that. To kind of mock us. Here's some more. This is how they tell us to perceive what these are. When they're really just giants. Look at that. His helmet on. Yeah, alright, so yeah, guys. Ooh. We can get into the trees too. Whole nother subject. So yeah, just connecting with you guys in here and talking about, you know, trees being electrical also. Playing a part. Look at that. That's code. Here's a mud fossil that was re-sculpted to hide it in plain sight. So that's what they do. Same with the icebergs. Same with the volcanoes. So yeah, guys, so yeah, I just wanted to connect with you. I kind of got this new setup, and just want to talk about mod fossils again, because it's such a cool subject. And they're all over Earth, and it's proof of our true history. That's okay.